What's up?
What part of DC are you from?
Northeast.
Around where?
18 Monroe, Old Street, New Street, right there by Taft, the alternative school.
How did you start off rapping?
I was in gogo. When I was in the band, one of our keyboard players, Roger beat, like he ended up making a transition from go-go to rap and producing for, you know what I mean, rap beats and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was just like a joke one day. He was like, man, yeah, you should rap. I wrote some bars for it, and I liked what I wrote. I was like, man, I ain't know I could do that, you know what I mean, like that. Mm-hmm. And I just kept writing. Like that whole week, the whole next month after that, I just had Roger in my house just taking every beat he was making, and I just writing songs. I had endless songs all over the floor, and I just ain't never stopped with it. A lot of people ain't gonna make it if they, you know what I mean, go full throttle for a few months and then get tired of doing it. So I just ain't never get tired of doing it. That's why I'm here right now, you know what I mean? Other people ain't see progress in they stuff and they process, so they just faded away. But I stuck with it.
So, you know about the Trayvon Martin situations. How do you feel about that? Like, when you hear that young black man getting killed day by feds, and it's like, no justice to them, how does that make you feel?
Alright, that's a whole nother joint. I'm a real big conspiracy believer, like, so I can start going in a whole bunch of other, we can go 5 different directions, whichever one you want to work with this. You know, we could talk for days about this, but like, it is sad because, you know, the way we done lived the past 100 years, 200 years, we used to that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know nothing else. Like, we can't, what do we want to do? Protest? People been protesting for years, ain't nothing happened. Like, you know what I mean, we just sit there and let them do it. It's really gonna come down to a revolution, and Trayvon Martin situation is fucked up, but that's what's happening out here. You know what I mean? That's what's going on in America. Now, everybody, either they can wake up and see, or we just gonna keep living like how we live. And even if everybody wake up and see, what can we really do? We don't do the research and find out what's going on. So we really can't sit here and stop getting mad about, you know what I mean, because we don't even know. But I never looked at myself like, oh, people actually look at me and like idolize me or something like that. Like, that's new to me. And with new environments, you adapt to it, you know what I mean? So, of course, now that I realized that I got power. I was talking about this the other day. Like, I really got power where I could say this is cool, and everybody gonna think that's cool. Like, my manager had told me the other day, with great power comes great responsibility. That was quoted from Spider-Man. He didn't even know he was quoting Spider-Man's grandmother. He didn't know it. You know what I mean? Real shit, though. You gotta take it how, you know what I mean, how you get it. Like, I've been blessed, so you gotta bless people with it. You know what I mean? I give opportunities out. Like, I did, like, on my last mixtape, some kid walked up to me and knew who I was. Was like, oh, give me 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes. And I listened to him, and he ended up making it on the joint. And another producer that was in there, he looking at me like, so you ain't know him? You just let him walk up, man, and you get on his beat, just then, like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody blessed me, didn't know who I was back in the day, let me get to right here. Yeah. I did the same thing for the guy who just asked that question. Like,
how do you feel about other DC rappers?
Man, y'all know what DC like, man. We're a barrel of crab, man, and we all haters. Like, you a hater, I'm a hater, we all haters. Like, anybody doing something that you doing, you don't like, trust me, I know. Mm-hmm. Just like I know somebody doing what you doing, you ain't really feeling it like that. It's just the environment that we was raised in, like, see, in Atlanta, it's not like that. One person making beats and this other person making beats, like, oh, let's collab, let's get together, you know what I mean? Or this guy shooting videos and this guy shooting videos, like, oh, what's the tips on that, what's that? But we not raised like that in DC. We raised in hate. I walked into the front door at the to sign in at the office, and the lady still remember my name.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the lady with the hat, with the little beard, you know what I mean? She just look at me like Ace or something. I said, you say that like you know me? Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? And they know who I am. There's no denying. Like, you ain't seen my, I've been on the radio around here. I've been doing it. I got TLB I've been. Like, y'all, there's no discrepancies about this. You know what I mean? And just like I said with DC, how it's basically my environment that I was raised in. Like, back in the day, we didn't care about what you had unless you had street credibility. You could have all the money in the world, like, that don't mean shit unless you could back it up in the block. You know what I mean?
What has been the most inspirational moment in your life? Like, you just woke up and something happened, you was like, damn.
Yesterday I got verified on Twitter.
Hey. Hey.
Like, for real. A majority of the people that y'all see that is famous, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, anybody, you know what I mean? Even probably Jackie Chan, like, they probably had an idea where they wanted to go. And to everybody else who knew them, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Like, for me to be rapping is a joke. Especially for somebody in D.C., like we all said, it's a barrel of crab. So you look at all the famous people that left D.C., they not coming back. Why would they come back? Nobody supported them on their way out. Like, but you wouldn't know from D.C. Why? If they don't want to claim they from D.C., because when they were coming out of D.C., it was nobody believed in them. And then there was probably 5 other people doing the same thing that they doing. They in competition. Like, this is why I say, like, can't deal with nobody in D.C. Like, I can't respect nobody because it's in competition. There's such a harsh competition that it's not even no room for friendships or relationships. Like, not even like friendly competition. You know what I mean? No, there ain't room for friendly competition. Like, you just straight competition. You just in the way all the way. You know what I mean?